Right, good day everybody. So in today's tutorial video for K2Robots, I'm going to talk about using trade sizing and management, these settings, okay, because a lot of users doesn't seem to know how the effect of changing these parameters would be. Okay, first of all, we have got two options for you to choose. You can either risk per trade by percentage or you can have a fixed trade sizing. Now, fixed trade sizing would be like risking $1,000 per trade, $500 per trade fixed, no matter what size is your trading account. For example, if your balance is, okay, let me just show you over here. If your balance is 10,000, wait, here, over here. Okay, so if your balance is 10,000, now you ignore the percentage first. Okay, so by using absolute value, okay, by using this absolute value, fixed trade size, okay, let's say you risk minimum 1,000 or 1,000. So if you have a trade balance of 10,000 by using 1,000 per trade, it equivalent to 1,000 divided by 10,000 is about 10%, guys. 10% of your trading account on one trade. And that defies all conservative risk management in investing and trading. You are risking 10% for one trade taken by a robot. So usually you don't do that. Okay, so what you want to do is to use, okay, unless you are ready to come and tweak around and play around with this, or you are willing to take such a risk, because the flip side is if you risk 10% per trade, if you are right, you are going to win 10% per trade and more. All right, so it is a very aggressive money management that many people, I would say, may not be comfortable doing. So what I think most of us will be willing to do is what is commonly known outside, which is the risk per trade. Okay, so start at 2, 3, 4, 5, up to you. All right, so let's see the effect of 2%. Okay, 2% over here. Okay, let's say you have a trading account size of 10,000, right? And then you risk 2% per trade, right? That means every trade, if it is a losing trade, you're going to lose $200 max. Not all trade will be profitable. Some trade we have to cut loss wrong, so that will be $200. And based on the strategy, like for example, the breakout strategy that I did a video recently on, we are using a 10% hard fixed stop. Okay, that means after you buy, the stock retrace by 10%, you cut the stock. Okay, that means you cut loss. So this is 10%. So if your risk per trade, okay, is only $200, and that is 10% of the stock that you're going to buy, which means that the trade value, which is your 2% dollar risk over here, $200, divide by your strategies stop loss percentage, which in our case is 10%, then your trade value will be 2,000. That means for every trading opportunity, right, it will be $2,000 plus minus, or be it your stock price is $500, then you buy 4 shares. If it is $20, then you can buy 100 shares. Okay, it will be capped at 2,000 trade value. This is what we call trade value. Also, which means to say, in order to use 2% on your trading setting in K2Robot, okay, every trade you need to have at least 2,000. Or that means your balance must have cash available minimum 2,000. Some of us are already, below 2,000. We are maybe only left only a few $100 because of earlier trade already taken. Then you do not have balance, and then when you try to run this robot, it will not take on any trade. Or even if you run any other robot, okay, according to our trend master, sometimes you see, hey, how come my robot never take the trade? It is because of this reason, trade value. Or your balance already all utilized up for other position, left very little and not enough for the 2% risk. Now, if you do it to 3%, okay, now you can see that it will be 3,000 for each trade. Also, the trade value increases to 3,000 if you use 3%, having a balance of 10,000. Let's say you have a balance of 15,000. Okay, 3%, it means every trade you're going to lose $450. Then your trade value for a trade will be 4,005. Okay, that's quite a lot, right? 4,005. So let's move it back to, okay, let's keep it at 3%. Let's say you have a trading account size of 7,000 US dollar. Okay, then you are still using the risk per trade of 2%. Okay, then your dollar risk is $140. The strategy stop loss is 10%. So when you are configuring your strategy, right, or take note of what is your cut loss or what is your cut loss percentage, and then you reverse calculate, then you will know your trade value per trade is close to 1,004. Okay, so minimum you must have 1,004 in your cash balance. If you do not have, then the robot will not be able to take the trade because of insufficient balance. So that is the reason why some of you could not take all the trades because of this reason. Or even though you may have like $1,002 in your account, but it is still not enough. So what you need to do is to come over to the strategy and then tweak the number to something lower that you know you have enough cash balance. Okay, that you have enough cash balance, then only the robot will start to take the trade. All right, I hope this video explains. Now, the parameter that I want to talk about will be the max position and the maximum trade per day. Now, max position, I think is a no-brainer. You put a max number like mine, 100 or 1 million. But if basically you are trying to take all the trades available. Okay, now for maximum trades per day, guys. Okay, so like I said, one trade value is 1,004. So if I put 10 trades per day over here, it means 10 times 1,004 equals to 14,000 ma. So you must have 14,000 cash balance in order to utilize the maximum trades per day. Now, 相反, if you do not want to take so many trades, you can reduce this, okay, to 3 to 2, then you times your trade value, then you know, roughly, do you have enough cash balance? Okay, then you know whether you have enough cash balance to take on the trade or not. Now, you are not expected to come and adjust every single day, or it is something to just teach you how to use the parameter so that when you configure your strategy, set it in stone, you have the right expectation of the number of trades to be taken and also how much balance do you need. All right, so I hope this video explains. As usual, if you have any question, feel free to leave a comment and I will help to answer. Or if you want to know other parameter setting, feel free to leave a message. Okay, so with that, I will end today's video and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.